Alright, you saw the leak. You know what's going down. Let's talk about this real quick. Alright, what is up, YouTube? It's RSMario here, and it's Monday, so you know we gotta talk about some Pokemon. So, of course, I was gonna do a fake leak theater today, but as you've seen over the weekend, Riddler Q has dropped that hot fire, which is his leaks, or so of course, we're gonna go ahead and cover those. We're gonna try to decode those today. Of course, if you want to continue to get videos from me, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button, do all that stuff YouTube requires you to do in order to continue getting videos from me. The growth has been pretty good lately, even though every time I say that I jinx myself. So let me knock on some wood real quick. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause every time I say that I jinx myself. But the growth has been good. It looks like we might actually hit a new milestone very soon. So yeah, awesome. Thank you for the support. Thank you to all the OG subscribers. What's up? And thank you to the newbies in the group. What's up? So let's get on into this. So Riddler Q dropped 2 pictures. We're gonna talk about the easy one first, and then we're gonna talk about the hard one afterward. The easy one, at least for me, is this one right here. So this one is the bullfighter fighting the bull. The matador fighting the bull. So the first one is looks like the bullfighter getting knocked, bullfighter getting freaking wrecked over here. And so I think this one could be Lucha. If you don't remember Lucha, I think he was Generation 6 Pokemon, and he was made after a Mexican wrestler. And no, he might have been Generation 5. Generation 5. Because Generation 5 was based around New York, and for whatever reason, they wanted a luchador Pokemon for the New York game. But, so he was based off of a Mexican wrestler. And of course, I mean, it would be kind of a no-brainer for them to have a regional variation of Lucha to be a matador instead of a luchador. I can just see that happening. Like, and of course, with the whole thing that, a bullfighter flying through the air, Lucha was a flying fighting type, the first of its kind. Also had a move that had multiple typings, because if I'm not mistaken, like Flying Press is a fighting and flying type move. So yeah, I definitely think it's a no-brainer to think that number 1 is related to Lucha. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, but that's where I'm putting my money on. Now number 2 is the bull itself, or it could be. Well, number 2 is really out here, and I have no idea what number 2 is. There is no 3, or well, no, there is a 3 and a 4, but it's on the other picture. And then 5 right here could be a reference to a couple of different things. So I've seen on Reddit people say that all of the bovine Pokemon are going to be getting regionals. So that will be Tauros, Milk Tank, and Buffalant. Now, I said this kind of, flippantly, because Buffalant is not a cow. Buffalant is a buffalo. There is a difference between a buffalo and a cow, okay? I mean, they're in the same kind of family, but there's a difference. Not to mention, I low-key hate Buffalant because it is literally like a buffalo with a fro. It's a buffalo with a fro. But it could be possible though, because there are 3 of them. There are 3 bulls here, so it could be the 3 bovine Pokemon getting a regionals, which would be interesting. The other thing that I think, my personal thing here, is that the trio for this game are going to be bulls. You know what I'm saying? Or going to be bull-like Pokemon. Because, every Pokemon game gets a trio. Like, Gen 1 had the birds. Gen 2 had the dogs. Gen 3 had the Reggies. Gen 4 had the Lake Trio. Gen 5 had the genies. You know what I'm saying? Every generation had their own trio. And I wouldn't be surprised if Generation 9 or Scarlet and Violet, their trio isn't all three based on bulls. Now, we've had something similar to this before, because Generation 5 had the Musketeer trio, or that was technically a quartet once Keldeo came out. We have something similar to that, and this could also be a reference to them, you know, because one of them did look kind of like a bull, but you know that's kind of more offhand. Now the other one that we have here is the complicated one, and I'm like, bro, this is a series of numbers. Like, what is this, bro? Like literally, this is some stuff that Riddler would leave Batman, and like, oh yes, you have to decode my riddle in order to find the bomb in the children's hospital. It's like, come on, bro, them kids gonna die. Like, so there are a couple different meanings to what this could be. 9A, 30, 2, A5, 5, 7, 3, 3C, 4, E2, and then the number 3 again. So this is a hard one. I'm gonna give my best shot. Now I think what is going on is I think 3, 2, 5, and 4 are saying that maybe, like, or at least 2 and 5 are probably references to things on the first page, on the first one. 3 and 4, I have no idea. I think maybe they're referencing completely different Pokemon. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know yet. Now 73 could be a couple of different things. So 73 is the number of Cestus, the constellation. Now Cestus is also a reference to whales, so we could be getting a Wailord, what do you call it? A Wailord regional form. That could be a possibility. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because there are a lot. Because I was doing a research for a different video where I was trying to find animals like Spanish animals or animals around Iberia that could be regional forms for different Pokemon, or could be new Pokemon altogether. And there are a lot of different whale and dolphin species that exist around Iberia. So maybe Wailord could be getting a regional form. And that was a really big truck that drove by. Like, dang, man. Wailord could be getting a regional form. The other thing is Cestus is also a sea monster in Greek mythology. So Cestus is like the Greek mythology version of Leviathan and, like, you know, Roman history and Roman mythology. You know, big sea monster, sea serpent type thing. So that could be a reference to any of the snake Pokemon getting the regional treatment and becoming water types. You know, we could get like a water type, you know, Ekans Arbok or Seviper, even though Seviper was already shown in the game, so that's kind of a doubt. So 30 also has some significance. So 30 could be the number of regional forms there are going to be. I mean, because usually they're about in the upper 20s when it comes to the number of regionals or whatever. Because I think there's like 28 Mega Pokemon. I think there was 24 regionals in Sword and Shield, if I'm not mistaken. So usually there's like somewhere in the mid to upper 20s. Maybe we get 30 regionals this time. Maybe that's why that number is in there. So 30 of the new Pokemon are going to be regionals. The other thing is 30 is also a reference to Zinc. Zinc's atomic number is 30. So zinc is a metal. You know, it's a mineral, but it's kind of like a metallic mineral with the atomic number of 30. And zinc is known to be kind of like a brittle metal. So, you know, it could be a reference to an ice steel type Pokemon that we could be getting. What Pokemon that is, your guess is as good as mine. Again, I was grasping at straws for this number one. I was like, bruh, I have no idea. But that's about it for this one, though. This is just now, of course, I might end up coming back to this as more information comes out and as I look more into this. But I didn't want to delay this video any longer, so I went ahead and just took a shot at it. So of course, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell button, and as always, people, keep it real. And I should have a fake leak theater for y'all tomorrow.